Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I've got 4 Christmas journals that are my typical favorite soft cover, one signature journals. And I think things like this are perfect for everyday writing, art journaling, putting little pieces of trash or labels in, or whatever you want to do. And especially if it's something like December or Halloween where you're just journaling for a month. It doesn't have to be something huge. So they're all 4 different. I love the way these turned out. I've got one that I'm keeping for myself. I've already put some beads on the strings that bind the journal. I've got Merry Christmas spelled out with letters. There's some netting on here. Each one of the journals has one of the Tim Holtz, the brass or metal labels. They've got pockets inside. I've added some of the pom-pom trim to mine, so I've done a little bit to mine. Let me show you the ones that I have. They're all very, very similar. The page structure is so similar because I just divided up my pages. There are just very few differences in the pages. So this one I'm gonna call Coco because it's got, we've got cookies for Santa and we've got the little mug right in the center and it says Coco here. The cover on this one is flannel. It's a plaid flannel, so it's really soft. It's got my stamp on the back. I added a little bit of lace to the front and the back. I love the hearts this year. So there's a couple of layers. It says Wonderful Life. And then when you get inside, each one has got one of these luggage tags. And each one starts with one of these old Christmas cards with Santa Claus. And each one has 15 folded pages. This one has a map, which I think is fun, and it's a North Carolina map, and I think the colors blend in just fine. But I remember how we used to have the radio broadcast when we were little, and I remember one night especially, it was Christmas Eve. I'll just keep flipping, but the pages are very similar, so just note the pages, and each one has just a piece of this velvet ribbon, sort of as a bookmark. But it was Christmas Eve, and we had been to visit family, and we were driving back home, and we knew we had to go home and get in bed because Santa was coming. This one has a pocket where I flipped it up. Each one has some music pages. And my parents turned on the radio, and my grandparents were in the car too. And we had a lot of people packed in the car, but when I was growing up, you weren't required to wear seat belts. People who smoked just smoked, rolled up in the car with everybody, windows rolled up. So I don't know how we were all packed in. Maybe we took 2 vehicles, and I'm just remembering the ones who were in the car with me. But we were listening. They were telling where Santa was in the sky. So I just think about the map, and being little and trying to picture where is he, and I've got to get home, like, Mama, you have to get us home and get us in bed so we can go to sleep and Santa will come see us. So each one has 15 folded pages. This was some stationery and I didn't want it to be upside down, so I cut these pieces and taped them so that you've got a page to work on or journaling spaces, and you're going to have 2 of those Santa images in your journal. These journals are pretty naked because I am planning to do some videos for December for things that we can do in our journals. And if you like to add things that you receive, like cards or just things that you find, and at the back of this card, may your days be decorated with many happy memories, and it's from 1994. How can that be 30 years ago? I mean, that's crazy. Then you have your pocket back here. These are sort of primitive. They've got my messy style. We've got a few strings. I didn't leave it just, crazy with strings. We've got the netting or the tulle. This one's similar. We're going to call this one Frosty because it's got Frosty the Snowman on the front and just some, complimentary fabric. This one is cotton on the outside. It's 100% cotton. So I don't think I really even need to flip all the way through because it is very similar. I don't think this one has the map page. This one has a graph page, which is similar. You could graph out where Santa is. And the front says Season of Magic, because to me that's what Frosty is. I remember that movie from when I was little. This one, the cover is flannel, and you've got the forest animals. So I'm calling this one Forest Animals. It says Merry Christmas on the front. Again, just a little bit of lace, and please know that you can add as much trim to these as you want to. I did put one fabric ruffle in each journal. I put the black mittens in this one and this one. I think I did in this one as well. Yes, because I love the black mittens. That was one of my favorite, and you see this one ended up. So the mitten part of this is flannel, and then this is cotton. So this one's Farm Animals. Again, very similar front and back pockets. It's got my stamp. And then this last one, we have Holiday Wishes and the luggage tag inside. The papers, again, are very similar. This one, I put the black piece of paper with the silver thread because I like the black theme of this one. This one has the other half of that map that I cut into. You know, the stars, the Christmas carols. So that is that. Again, each one has 15 folded pages, which gives you a lot of surfaces. And the month has 31 days. I feel like this is very ample because there's so many ways to add pages. And we're going to do some fun stuff for December. So I wanted to go ahead and get these listed, and I will mail them out right away. They're in my Etsy shop, and this is all I've had time to make this year as far as Christmas journals. So you know what? You can still follow along with whatever is going on YouTube as far as December daily or Christmas journaling. Just make yourself a journal and follow along with the videos out there. I didn't add beads or charms to these because I want to let you pick whatever you want to have on here. So again, these are in the shop, and I will be back really soon. I've just started a trash journal, and I've started videoing. I've got to put that together. And of course, lots of other art journals I'm working in. And then come December, we will be working in the December journals. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.